Yeah. Knowing that you're in the exactly where you're supposed to be, and just then having the awareness that, like, right, you were in
Yeah.
that conversation, you're like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to have these people in my phone
Yeah.
because I'm creating space for new.
Yep.
I have an intention of, this is the job that I want, this is the relationship that I want, this is the house that I want, and you stick to it.
Yeah.
And tell yourself that, like, you're doing the good job. Like, change the inner dialogue. Sometimes it's hard and it takes time.
It is hard.
Yeah, because you've been programmed for so long to not believe any of those things.
It's that chapter book that
which I love.
we were given.
Oh wait, is it to choose your own adventure?
Not the choose your own adventure
That's
book.
my favorite.
I know. But it's, taking that book and being like, I don't really want this chapter. And you got to write your own chapter.
I think I wrote my own choose your own adventure sometimes.
You do.
Like, I think at the end, did they have options that you could do that?
I don't know.
I think I did that, though. I think I would do...
I meant like you do right now.
Oh,
anyway.
I do now. Maybe that makes sense. That makes sense.
That made sense to me. That I'm like, yeah, you do. You totally choose. Like, you're...
Because I would always go all the different ways, and then I would... I love the story, but then I'd make my own.
Yeah. Nope.
But I do that now. That's how I do it.
Yeah, you do that now very well. I'm working on it. Wow.
You think that, and then I'm like, why didn't this manifest in 6 minutes?
But that goes back to me wanting
the journey to be over,
like,
which I've been through so much that I'm like, oh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful on this side.
Yeah.
Until I'm in a downward spiral, and I'm like, I'm calling my spaceship. Fuck this place. It only happens like a couple times a year. I'm getting better at it.
It just take time. Some things just take time.
Well, we live in a very dense reality. It takes actual time.
Yeah.
That's why.
And I keep reminding myself that I have like 40 something years. Like, I think about all of this stuff that has piled, all of those stories that I've taken on and have just kind of collected. And now I'm at this point where I'm like, I just don't want this story a part of me anymore. And I want to let it go. Like, thank you for doing what it did. But now I'm like all set with it. And I'm ready to like kind of like cleanse all that stuff so I can start building out different ones.
Right. Well, it's no longer who you are. It's an old version of you.
I know, but that's a weird thing to say too. And not a weird thing to say, but it's a weird thing to like think through, because there are certain things where I feel like very strongly about that, like, yeah, that is me and that is who I am. But if you want to play the game of like, let's peel these little onion layers back, is it really? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm finding rot in the onion. That's what I've been playing with. I'm like, my onion layer has a little bit of rot on this part of this memory or this part of the story or this.
Yeah.
Do I want that full program in? Do I want that onion layer in my core anymore? And I've been visualizing like, let's get rid of this gross rotting. I think of Teddy's mouth too when I think of like this is gross. Like, let's go ahead and take this one out. And some are more rotten than others. And some of the ones that are just got a little squish on them, I'm like, all right, let me play with this and see if I can like regrow it. Like all of my babies back here. Like, how do I regrow and how do I propagate that part and like make it into something new and something better for myself?
Yeah, I love it. That's a nice process.
I have no idea what I just said, but I think it made sense. I really am like, am I even talking anymore? Who's talking? Who is that?